Have you ever pondered where the term slavery originates from? It's a question that may lead us down a path of deep historical exploration, revealing the intricate and often unsettling narrative of human societies across the ages. The term slavery traces its roots back to the French word esclavage, which itself originates from the medieval Latin sclavus. This term, interestingly, referred to the Slavs of Eastern Europe, who were often enslaved by their conquerors during the early Middle Ages. However, the practice of slavery far predates the inception of this term. Travel back in time to the earliest recorded instances of slavery, around 5,000 years ago in Mesopotamia, now modern-day Iraq. Ancient texts from this era reveal the existence of slavery embedded in the societal and economic fabric of the time. Slaves were captives from wars, debtors, or criminals, with their status often passed down through generations. Fast forward to ancient Greece and Rome, where slavery was an accepted part of life. Slaves, often prisoners of war or people bought from slave traders, were used in every aspect of life, from household chores to gladiatorial combat. The great Roman Empire was heavily dependent on the work of slaves. Shift focus to the Middle Ages, where the rise of the Atlantic slave trade marked a dark chapter in human history. African slaves were forcibly taken to the Americas and the European colonies to work on plantations. This period saw the brutal and inhumane treatment of millions of Africans, a stark reminder of man's capacity for cruelty. The 17th and 18th centuries marked a peak in the Atlantic slave trade, driven by the rise of the plantation economy in the Americas. Slavery became a lucrative business, with human lives reduced to mere commodities. However, voices of dissent began to rise against this unjust system, leading to a series of abolitionist movements. The 19th century marked the beginning of the end for slavery. The British Empire abolished slavery in 1833, followed by the United States in 1865 after a brutal civil war fought on the grounds of slavery. These landmark decisions signaled the end of legal slavery, but the scars left by centuries of enslavement still lingered. Reflecting on the history of slavery, it's clear to see the vast impact it's had on shaping societies and cultures. From the ancient societies of Mesopotamia, Greece, and Rome, to the transatlantic slave trade and the eventual abolitionist movements, slavery has been a dark thread woven through the fabric of human history. The term slavery may have originated from a specific historical context, but it has come to symbolize a system of extreme injustice and inhumanity. It serves as a poignant reminder of a past that should not be forgotten, a past that has shaped the world we live in today. In conclusion, the history of slavery is a complex and multifaceted tale of power, exploitation, and resilience. It's a story that echoes through time, resonating in the present-day issues of human trafficking and forced labor. The narrative of slavery is not just a tale of the past, but a continuous dialogue that challenges us to confront our shared history and strive for a more equitable future.